Hello and welcome back to my channel, Divine Libra Wisdom. Back again with another elemental reading for the month of August for fire signs. This will be the fire sign reading. So sorry for these readings being late. Life has been lifing. As I said in my previous videos, had a family member pass away, and also I'm dealing with other things in life. So life been lifing, okay? But better late than never. Hopefully things will be more consistent from me with these readings. So definitely look forward to more readings, and hopefully it'll be on time. Especially when it comes to the elemental readings for the months, different months. Other than that, as you listen through the video, like the video, share the video with others if you think they might be interested in listening to this video. Leave a comment down in the comment box. Let me know how it resonated, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me get out to the algorithm to reach more people. If you hear background noise, I apologize for that. The AC is on, or it's not cut on right now, but it cuts on and off. But it is hot, so the AC is going to stay on. If you want to book personal readings with me, you definitely can do that. My information will be in the description box, as well as the decks that I'm using. That will be in the description box as well. Yeah, so do all the things. Contact me if you want to book a reading and all that jazz. Also, if you feel compelled to, listen for all of your placements as you look at these videos. There may be messages in the different readings for you. Alright, so you should be seeing a picture of the spread for fire signs for the month of August 2025. And we're going to first go through the oracle part, which is on the top, and then the tarot part. Forgive me, y'all, it's Mercury retrograde, so things may be jumbled and I may misspeak or whatever. So just bear with me. The tarot, we're going to go through that first, and then we will go through the oracle cards on the bottom, and then the affirmation card to the side there on the right. Alright, so first card out for the tarot is Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is all about new beginnings, adventures, like the start of a new adventure. It's like you're getting ready to embark on a new journey. And this could be like a literal journey, like you literally traveling or going overseas, or just traveling to a different state. Either way, it's something new. This is all about cultivating prosperity, your manifestations coming to fruition, and maintaining your stability. And when I also see sorry guys, whenever I see the Ace of Pentacles, it kind of reminds me of, like, because in the card you see a hand holding the pentacle up, and it's kind of like in alignment with the sun. So for me, it's kind of like something being handed to you in a way. So this could be for fire signs, you all getting like a big break. This could also be like money literally being handed to you, prosperity literally being handed to you, or maybe like opportunities. This could be like promotions at work or getting a new job, something to that effect. But either way, this is something new. This is fresh, new, fresh energy, new opportunities, growth, all the things. It's very positive, this card of Ace of Pentacles. Usually the aces are pretty positive for the most part. Okay, so yeah, so in the beginning of this month, I know we're sort of like 5 days in, 6 days if you count that this is the time where the videos will likely be up on the 6th. But again, I had some things going on in my personal life, so just bear with me. Like I said, the message here, or the message arrived late, but not ever, if that makes sense. It's there basically. But yeah, so in the beginning of the month, I believe that you all fire signs will really be picking up the pace as far as like new beginnings and all that fresh energy, seeing after a long, because I get likes for fire signs, and I feel like this has kind of come out in a lot of readings that I have done, as well as I've heard from other readers, is that fire signs and air signs, it seems like, have been through quite a lot when it comes to, maintaining their stability and, maintaining their financial means. So I really feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, fire signs are getting their big break after a long struggle, if that makes sense. So we're going to keep moving on. And we have the Three of Cups. And with Three of Cups, this is all about teamwork. This is all about collaborating, building your skills, overcoming obstacles, and success. So again, it goes perfectly with the Ace of Pentacles when it comes to like new beginnings and, adventures and prosperity, and kind of seeing your hard work pay off. If that makes sense, that's what I think about Three of Cups, as opposed to, it being about, collaboration and all that type of stuff. This could also be like a celebration as well. You could be getting with friends, getting with family, having a good time, maybe just coming together to after a long time, or a long period of time away from each other, and you're reminiscing, you're having fun basically. All right, and so then we're going to go to the Six of Cups. And with the Six of Cups, this is all about nostalgia. This is all about childhood memories, your emotional healing. And again, you're sort of like overcoming past obstacles when it comes to the Six of Cups. Now for me, when I see the Six of Cups, it also makes me think of like different options, even though these cups are not filled. There's only like, if you're looking at the card, it seems, or it looks like there's an older woman in the card, and she's holding a cup with something in it, but and she's looking at, I'm assuming, her younger self. Because again, this is all about childhood, all about nostalgia. So, this could also be dealing with like your inner child wounds. But getting back to what I was speaking about previously, even though the cups are empty, I feel like there's enough in this one cup that the older adult in the card is holding to pour into these other cups. So even though these cups are empty, they can be filled, if that makes sense. So going back to the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, you can you're feeling, your cups are overflowing basically. Like they're no longer, even though they're empty or pure empty on this Six of Cups card. I feel like you have the tools, you have the means to fill those other cups up. And and can also kind of translate to like different areas of your life. So, you're making time for family, you're making time for friends, you're making time for your work as far as success goes, and making sure, you are taking care of any like loose ends, any projects that you need to take care of, you're doing that. As well as healing your inner child, because it's kind of like, your older self or your present self as you are as an adult, is sort of looking back on your childhood and sort of healing any type of wounds that may have been associated with your childhood, and you're addressing them and combating those wounds and patching them up. So yeah, that's what I get from the Six of Cups. Okay, and so we're going to keep going, and now we're on the oracle portion, the bottom row, and this is all about grief. I feel like with this grief card here, it kind of aligns more so with the Six of Cups as opposed to the other two, or the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this more so goes with the Six of Cups with grief, because it's all about the inner child, and I'm really getting the sense for fire signs that they have, been dealing with a lot of inner child wounds. It may have been it may have been a theme for you for the past couple of months, because I feel like, again, for like air signs and fire signs, I feel like this has sort of been kind of like a running theme with both groups. Sort of like dealing with the past and having to overcome certain things, especially with the different astrological transits that have been happening. A lot of those old wounds could have come up, especially with it being Mercury retrograde currently. I think it's over on August 11th or 10th or something like that. So yeah. Yeah, I just feel like you're overcoming your grief. I don't feel like this is something that is impacting you currently. I feel like this is something that you sort of overcome, if that makes sense. But you could just now be coming out of it, or if you are sort of using this retrograde to, go back and address certain things, and it kind of brings up those old wounds. It brings up that old hurt, that old pain. I feel like I see that you're overcoming it, especially with the Ace of Pentacles and Three of Cups. It's all about, well, specifically the Three of Cups is all about overcoming, your obstacles. So, it could have been that a lot of your old wounds, especially the inner child wounds, was sort of holding you back, keeping you stagnant. But then with the Ace of Pentacles coming in, it created that those new beginnings for you, the stability, because I feel like stability is really heavy for fire signs right now. A lot of issues surrounding stability. Yeah, and I'm sorry, the oracle card here is called Allah, and that's grief. Yeah, I just really feel like you're overcoming the pain that you may have had associated with the Ace of Pentacles, as well as the Six of Cups, and the AC just kicked on. So yeah, if it sounds kind of loud, I do apologize, but I'll try to talk over that and make sure that you hear what I'm saying. But yeah, so I just really feel like, whatever this grief was, as it pertains to the Ace of Pentacles and Six of Cups, you're overcoming that. You're in a state of moving forward and getting past your pain, whatever that may have been. Okay, the next oracle card that we have is succulent. I hope that I'm saying that correctly. That's what this looks like. I'm gonna say it how it looks, how it seems like it's spelled or whatever. But this is scarcity, and again, so again with Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups, even Six of Cups, it all like flows together. It all makes sense together. With grief, with it following grief, I just really feel like you've gotten over that sort of like scarcity mindset, especially when it comes to your finances. You're figuring out ways, or you figured out ways to to cultivate prosperity in different ways. For a lot of you, you're figuring out how to gain more hours, perhaps at your job that you're at, or take on more projects so that you can be in line for a promotion, or you may have gotten that promotion. You may be branching out, and while you do have your main job, you have a side hustle, and that's sort of taking off. But you're trying to figure out different ways to generate different sources of income, and then sort of guiding you out of this poverty, scarcity mindset. And so, you're overcoming the grief that was associated with this scarcity mindset. Yeah. So that's all I really get from this oracle card. It's very short and sweet and down to the point with these cards, because I just feel like you all know exactly what it is that you're doing, and you're moving forward accordingly. You're not allowing anything to hold you back, especially that old past grief. You're moving forward. Okay, and then next we have Nimba. I believe that's how you say that card or name. I'm sorry. And this is Harvest. And again, what did I say? Like, all the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Six of Cups, it's all about, harvest. It's all about reaping what you sow. It's all about, gaining success after so much hard work, so much setbacks. You are, it's like you completed every test, every every little pit stop that you've had to hit. You've passed it. It's like an obstacle course in a way. Like, you have to get over this thing, and then you have to get over this thing, because it's like I get the sense of someone, like an issue popping up every single time you turn around, and then you take it in stride, or even if you have to cry tears, you get angry, you still deal with the situation, and you overcome it. And so now you are sort of reaping the harvest, or the benefit of being steadfast, being on top of your game, and not allowing anything to shake you or knock you off your throne, if that makes sense. And also, it's also something to me, or something that stands out. There's a lot of different, if you're looking at the Harvest card, there's a lot of different little figurines, I would say, or little objects surrounding the main figure. And then there's also like little baskets of, I'm assuming, like vegetables or fruit or something. And it kind of it puts me in the mind of the Six of Cups, with all these options and things, surrounding. These look like drums and different items to make music with, I'm assuming, because it looks like they're dancing in the card here, the different figures. But anyway, it just represents like the abundance, the options, the ability to pour more into these different cups or pour more energy into these different areas of your life. So yeah, that's what I get from all these cards. So we're going to wrap it up here and go to the affirmation card here. And it says, it's also three. Well, it's the same person, but it's three. You're looking at three people on the card here, and it's excuse me, I am yawning. It's also three people on the Three of Cups, and that's an interesting thing. So threes, the number threes may be significant for you, as well as the sixes as well. Yeah, 3 and 6 can be significant numbers for you, so look those up if you want to get some additional messages, just for confirmation of what you've heard today from me. But anyway, so the affirmation card that we have here is redirection, and it says every rejection is a redirection, and it goes perfectly with what I mentioned earlier about like the obstacle course and not allowing anything to knock you off kilter. You've taken every single obstacle that you faced and you've turned it into something better, kind of like alchemy. You've alchemized every single little obstacle that you faced and you turned it into something positive where at first it was negative. So yeah, very kind of short and sweet compared to the first two readings that I did. But you know, it's just the nature of fire. Fire is very fast and very rapid and straight to the point. So yeah. So with that being said, again, like the video, please share the video if you think someone may benefit from listening to the video and would like to hear the others perhaps. But if not, that's fine too. Leave me a comment down in the comment section and let me know if this reading resonated and how it did, if you feel comfortable doing so. Yeah, subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. It helps me get out to more people, especially on the algorithm. Pushes my videos out so that I can reach more people. If you have any questions or would like to book a personal reading with me, all that information will be down in the description box. I never contact you personally. You have to contact me. Yeah, I'm very affordable, so get at me if you would like a reading. The cards that I'm using, that will be in the description boxes as well, or in the description box as well. What else am I forgetting? Yeah, listen to all 4 readings for the month of August. Excuse me. There may be additional messages in there for you, especially for your different astrological placements. Okay. So yeah, with that being said, this has been your August 2025 reading, fire signs. Look forward to next month, and I'll see you then. Have a good night.